Welcome back to the weekly vlog. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I definitely did. I feel rested. I feel ready to get this week started. Today's Monday and we are heading to a boat that we were on for the last 2 weeks. I'm glad that I get to show you guys at least the final product of that project because it was a really good one. These clients were just really great to work with. About a month and a half ago, they had us do the AC side. And then we had some jobs in between, and then we went back and did the DC side. We'll go to a few boats this week. Let's get it going. Oh my God, this was so good today. I had to. Spicy salmon, brown and white rice, a little salad, and like a pankoed musubi. Oh my God. We've installed all this over here. Multi-plus, Links distributor, smart shunt, battery protect. We've got 3 Orions. 2 are going to one bank, one's going to another. Got a 24 volt lithium blue battery there, and then 3 AGMs, 12 volt.
Right there. Now. Come up here and look at the screen.
Actually doesn't look like that much stuff compared to what it all looks like in the boat. I'm hot. Can you tell? My face is all red. My phone died as we were packing out, so I couldn't show you that process, but you get it. We took everything off the boat. We're off the boat. It's a warm day, you guys, and I think it's wild that the weather literally changed while we were on this boat the last 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago, it was cold. But yeah, that was a really satisfying feeling. 2 weeks of working on the DC side on that boat, and we got to turn the power on today and, program the batteries, program the Victron, and yeah, just see everything work. It's a good feeling. And if you guys are interested, this is the inside of a 1985 Catalina, 30-foot, 2 berths. Got a V berth up there and another one here. All right, guys, so my first task of the day is maintaining this battery right here. When we just take a look at it, there's several things that we can see that need to be corrected. So ABYC is the regulatory group of boats. It's the American Boat and Yachting Committee. And ABYC says that you are only allowed to have 4 wires terminate onto one stud. You don't want to overcrowd the studs. And as you can see on the positive terminal, there are 5 wires going to this one stud. Pretty easy to fix something like that with this, because I can run the wires to here and then this only counts as 1. Or something like this, whereas I'm going to put this on the battery terminal stud and then I can put wires on these 2 posts. The kind of fuses that go into this thing we call blade fuses, and the kind of fuses that go onto this we call QB fuses. It's a really technical in-house term. But what we can also see is that, because now you can see how the one positive wire does have heat shrink, and it's definitely looks better than its friends that are sharing the stud. This is a good example of why we use heat shrink on all of our connectors. Another issue that I see is you can see that on the positive terminal here, what we're looking at, many of the wires are red, as they should be, but there is one wire that's black. We would always hope that we could use red wires for positive, but sometimes a red wire is just not available sourcing wise. So you are allowed to use black if you use red heat shrink or put red tape. In some way, show us that that's not a negative on a positive power post, which of course would be terrible. Another thing wrong with that wire that's there, the black one, is that it is not marine grade. I think we see a lot of people use welding cable on their boats because it looks similar and is cheaper than marine cable. But here's 2 good reasons why you shouldn't use it. 1, the insulation is not suitable for marine environments and breaks down really easily. And also the wire strands are usually bare copper instead of tinned, which is more susceptible to corrosion. Yeah, so I'm probably going to replace that whole wire with a red one, with a marine grade one that is heat shrinked. So yeah, just going to climb into this lazarette and get to work. By the way, this is the ELCI that I installed a while back, and it's still looking in really good shape. I used weld mount to mount that to the side of the lazarette wall here. It was pretty cool. And this is the same Catalina once I have flipped it upside down tracing wires. So I chopped off the connector that was on this black positive wire that was on the battery, and I taped it together with the new wire and pulled down through here, through there, across there, and up here, because it's going to connect to this is where it was connected to the battery switch. So I just cut the tape, and we're going to get rid of that old wire, and now our new wire is here. I'm also dealing with a fair amount of injury trauma. It was a boat just like this, not this boat, that the companionware stairs let out from underneath me, and the pinky on this hand has never been the same. Finishing up, this is how it's looking. Fix the connectors, made sure they were right. We're gonna put some fuses on here too, but it's looking way better, definitely. Oh, that's kind of cute. A little door that goes from the lazarette right into the boat. Guys. This is gonna be so good. This is good. And how epic is this? I mean, come on. This guy's building his own catamaran in this warehouse, and he's hired us to help him with the electrical. Get in the boat and have a chat. Thanks for hanging with me this week. It was such a fun work week. The kind of week that makes me feel like learning how to be a marine electrician was the perfect move for me, and I'm exactly where I should be. To understand how excited I am about this new project, you have to know about me. I love art, I love design, and boats have always just fascinated me, their beauty. So to be contributing to the construction of boats is like amazing. It's really, really fun. And this project in particular, because I have said to myself so many times, like, I started out this interest in boats wanting a catamaran. I had this little mantra, I would say, I'm gonna get a cat by 50. And I don't know if that'll happen, because now that I know more about boats, there's a lot more reality wrapped in that decision than when I had those thoughts for the first time. But I don't know, meeting this guy has been really cool. Seeing what he's doing, building this catamaran with his own hands in his warehouse is amazing. And the fact that, you know, I'm gonna have a hand in the construction of something so magnificent is just so cool. I'm really humbled by it, and I'm really excited. Next week, we're actually not on the catamaran. We have some other bookings, and so we just spent a couple days this week getting our ducks in a row. Then we're gonna spend a week doing other jobs. But then after that, we're gonna come back for 2 weeks on this catamaran and do a really cool, I'm super excited for this install. Like, we have never installed on a totally new boat. And I just think that the logistics of that are gonna be so fun and interesting to experience. And on a catamaran, no less, with the guy that's building it. Come on. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm really excited. But the next video that you guys see, we're gonna be doing some other jobs, not on the catamaran. And then the video after that, so not the next video, but the video after that, we'll be back on the cat. I hope you guys tune in, because it's definitely going to be exciting and fun, and I really can't wait to share it with you. But yeah, it's Friday. The weekend's ahead. I had a great week, and I hope you guys do too. We'll see you on Monday.